Yeah, it's interesting because there's not necessarily a lot of formal cricket in Afghanistan, like we see in say Australia or England, where there's from an under 14, under 12 age group, there's a lot of cricket and coaching and schools related to cricket development and so on. So it's very interesting. It seems to be all inspired on some of the stars that they've seen perform around the world and do well. And you had Noor Ahmed in this World Cup, who honestly had very similar action to Rashid Khan, even though he is left-handed, but had a very quick action, whippy action, had the wrong one and all that kind of stuff. So it seemed very much based on Rashid Khan, and on top of that, he could swing his bat and score some runs.
Yeah.
So it definitely seems like somebody he's modeled the game after. So it's interesting that a lot of these cricketers are coming through just looking at stars that inspire them and learning on their own. And to be honest, that's true for even cricketers from other countries. Like England, for example, had Fateh Singh, who's also a spinner, and he didn't play all the games because Rehan Ahmed was preferred. But he was himself mentioning how he didn't get a lot of coaching and actually, sorry, my bad, Rehan Ahmed was the one who was mentioning he didn't get a lot of coaching growing up. He used to just watch YouTube and talk to his dad about the game, and that's how he came up and became a spinner. And he was at 14, he was bowling to Ben Stokes and Joe Root in the nets and getting them to edge occasionally. So I think that's where it's interesting how the fact that television and YouTube and all these mediums have spread the game shows that you don't necessarily now need proper academies to create excitement amongst youngsters. I think we still need proper academies for them to have a long career, keep developing their game and fitness levels and all that. But at least to spark that interest at a young age, all of this coverage is